Microsoft unveils a couple new mixed reality headsets. PlayStation officially announces their June PlayStation Plus lineup. There's a SoundCloud app on Xbox One and Windows 10, and a few teasers. We'll get into it in the breakdown. What's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin coming at you with your daily dose. And as always, before we get started, I need y'all to do a few things. First one, I want you to put on that AI headset. Find that like button on that virtual screen. Hit it one time. Subscribe here for more. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video. Now let's break it down. Our first news story of the day comes from Computex 2017. For those of you who don't know what Computex is basically an electronics expo held once a year in Taipei, and it shows off the newest and greatest computer hardware and general hardware across the board. It's like CES, but on a different scale and mostly focusing on computer hardware. Microsoft announced today that they have a partnership with 3 more mixed reality headset manufacturers, and those are Dell, Asus, and Lenovo. They announced earlier this year at Build that they had headset from Acer and HP, and it looks to seem that they're doubling up on that mixed reality headset market. Now, as far as I can tell, the only ones that'll be available this year so far are going to be the Acer, the HP, the Lenovo, and possibly the Dell. Doesn't look like the Asus headset is coming out this year, but the rest of them seem to be slated for fall of this year. So I'm imagining that they're going to come out after the Windows 10 fall update and the Xbox Scorpio. So it'll be interesting to see what Microsoft has in store for these mixed reality headsets. The only thing I have experienced so far is the little Halo demo where they walk through a ship, and that translates well, but I don't know how well it will translate in a living room setting because that was a very defined set of parameters, but we'll see. I'm more interested in mixed reality catching on because I think that will be what connects everybody to virtual reality. So once mixed reality catches on to the mainstream crowd and allows them to do things in the world while still being a part of the world, I think that will let them move and migrate to VR. But these MR VR headsets are kind of a mix, so we'll see how well they translate to the general public. And in our next story, the PlayStation Plus lineup for June has officially been announced. This is not really an announcement as much as a confirmation because these were already leaked a few days back. But if you're on PS4, you'll get Killing Floor 2 and Life is Strange. If you're on PS3, you get Abyss Odyssey and World Rally Championship 5. Vita, which is also cross-buy with PS4, you'll get Neon Chrome and Spy Chameleon. The lineup is better this month than it has been in the past months. Killing Floor 2 is a good game. Life is Strange is good if you're into those episodic walk around and just let stuff happen type things. It's more of a life simulator than game, but again, it's all up to how you like those type of games. I don't know much about Neon Chrome or Spy Chameleon, so I can't really speak on those. I played Abyss Odyssey. It's mediocre, but again, if you still have a PS3, I don't know how many people still do, but if you still have a PS3, it can't hurt to pick up these games. I also don't know how many people on PS3 are actually subscribed to PlayStation Plus. With them no longer manufacturing PS3s and they don't have backward compatibility, I want to see how long they'll still support PS3, PS Plus games. I know there's still a big install base of PlayStation 3 users, but I don't know how many of those people are still as active as they would seem and how many didn't just move to PS4 or PC or Xbox One or anything this generation. So it'll be interesting to see how they treat that. In our next story, SoundCloud has a beta app available for Windows 10 and Xbox One. Yes, I know you can already get on SoundCloud on Windows 10 by going through a web browser, but they have an actual official app. To me, it seems okay, but Audio Cloud is what I use for most of my SoundCloud stuff on Windows 10. We'll see how good this app is. I'll let y'all know once I try it out and give y'all some honest feedback on it. And on to our last story today. There's been a few teasers that came out today, and I'll just run through them all. 10 Chambers Collective, which is a studio consisting of mostly ex-Payday devs, have announced the name of their next game. Their new game, not next game, it's their first one, but their new game is called GTFO, and it's basically 4-player hardcore co-op action horror FPS. I don't really know what that means altogether, but there's a short little teaser that they put out just to announce the name. EA Australia tweeted out an image with the caption, "Let's get this party started, shall we?" Everyone is assuming that it has some connection to the next Need for Speed game, but that hasn't been confirmed by anyone, anywhere, so your guess is as good as mine. The picture's on the screen. I'll let you judge for yourself. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I don't know. We'll see if it has anything to do with Need for Speed coming up here at E3. The Marvel vs. Capcom complete roster has been leaked out on NeoGAF. How valid this is remains to be seen, but it's the most comprehensive list we got a hold of so far. So it has some interesting names on it. Some people are left off. People are also up in arms about who's not there, the people that are there. As always, video games, people fight over them. And our good old friend Mikey Barra tweeted out a picture of the brain of the Xbox Scorpio, which sent people into a rage and others into some kind of like euphoric state. I don't know. It was a very up and down tweet where people were either completely for it or ragging on it for some innate reason that I don't really understand. But it's just a picture of a chip. It's not really exciting to me. I'm more excited to see what the chip does within the system, but people get triggered at the most ridiculous things to me. That's all the news I got for today. Y'all let me know what y'all think of everything I covered today. If you are excited for the mixed reality revolution coming soon, if you like any of the PlayStation Plus games that are coming out this June, and which ones you're actually going to play, not the ones you're just going to pick up, which ones you're actually going to play. If you know what the tweet means from EA Australia, or if you're interested in the Soundcloud app that's now out. Let me know if you're gonna GTFO. Follow your boy on Twitter at DaRealMastalin and Mixer.com/DaRealMastalin, where I stream every single day. As always, this be your boy Mastalin. I always give you the real. I love y'all like some play cousins. I'm out.